speaking of a phenomenal reading for only one night, I want you to hear a phenomenal feature that's coming up. Michael Hoag has been around in issues of CC&D in the past and CC&D in the future, and I'm so looking forward to a ton of really, really cool writings from him. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Michael Hoag! Yeah! He's got a place in Chicago now. That's so exciting.
Thank you, Jazz, so much. You're so sweet. I love this venue. A lot of times I've been to other open mics and you feel like a stand-up comedian with hecklers in the audience. This place has been so supportive. I actually feel like my work is improved because of you guys. So I just want to thank you all. I'm going to read the first thing I read here a year ago. It's a shanty about corn detasseling, which is something people do in East Central Illinois. It's a horrible, dirty, nasty, boring job involving pulling tassels off the top of corn, and it's lonely and hot and humid. Hey yeah, pull up, down, hey yeah. Hybrid corn, pop that tassel corn, hey yeah. Hey yeah, pull up, off and down, hey yeah. Hybrid corn, make that hybrid corn, hey corn. Hey yeah, pull up and down, up, hey yeah. Decal, early morning drench, hey yeah, decal. Hey yeah, pull up, off and down, hey yeah. Decal, hey, late afternoon bake, hey decal. Hey yeah, pull up, off and down, up, hey yeah. Leader, watch my taunts, hey crew leader, T-leader. Hey yeah, pull up, off and down, hey yeah. Hybrid corn, pop that tassel corn, hey corn. Hey yeah, pull up, off and down, hey yeah.
Woo! Welcome to Central America.
I had an accident last night. I have a Toyota Prius, and I was hit by an SUV in my driver's side door, right next to me. The headlight was right at my head. Guess who won? Guess who won? My driver's side door, my passenger side door. Yes, am I walking? Exactly. They're both scratched up, but they open and close. The locks work. The windows go up and down. My car drives.
All right.
The SUV's bumper exploded. The radiator blew up and it rolled down the hill.
Oh my gosh!
Prius won.
What make was it?
Is it Prius?
No, I mean the SUV.
Oh, I don't know.
They're all big and ugly. What? I'm sorry.
My friend says the left foot is longer than the right, but uneven feet manage uneven ground, and rocks float and birds swim, and mowed poppies return every year. My friend says her left calf is more defined than the right, but my friend moves along, and wind circles still air, and 4 is less than 5. My friend says the right arm is more muscular than the left, but my friend prays with the right, and listens with the right, and thumps me on the head with the right. My friend says one of the ears, not sure which one, bends out further than the other, and that is very true, but craters on the moon often come in pairs, and for every Atlantic there is Pacific, and a sneeze is not a cough. And my friend doesn't like that ear as it makes her face value look off-center. But face value is something I've never heard of, and I can't integrate a polynomial or cry for my dead cat. My friend says the left breast is a little smaller than the right, but I never distinguished. And one dimple is deeper than the other, but only when smiles are deep. And my friend is right, and now I see all the disparities. I see the blue paper and the red, and the fresh tomatoes and the dried, and dinosaurs painted pink, and confetti streams, and all the different style of buttons. I'm going to tell you a beer commercial. Okay, the beer commercial starts out, okay? It's an Olympic diver. She's up there, very muscular, very beautiful. She does a twisty thing up and down, and she goes into water, makes a cannonball. Big old splash, okay? And then the camera pans to the judges, and they're all beer guys with hats in the backwards and everything. They all give up 9 5s, 9 3s, 9 5s, okay? Cool. And then you cut to the beer being poured into a beer glass, okay? And then it cuts back to the judges. And then they get splashed with a lot of water, and they all raise 10s.
That's the way they should sell beer.
That's the way to sell. I want to wear orange. I want to wear orange. I want to sleep with the whelk of the giant Florida conch. I want to wear orange. I want to wear orange. I want to breathe cadmium dust and paint my lungs. I want to wear orange. I want to wear orange. I want to climb the fruiting body of the dog vomit slime mold. I want to wear orange. I want to wear orange. I want to pestle turmeric, sodium vapor, amaretto, fluorescent calcite, and clinohydrite. I want to boil poppy, eat dichromate, shovel lawn shrimp, and mix alum with coreopsis and pomegranate. I want to practice parasitism, mill osage and sassafras, dye rabbit and anilines, bloodwort, butternut and barberry. I want to feed the polyp of the sun coral, derive a coal tar dye, and harvest colchinine from a moon cactus. I want to wear orange. I'm wearing my glasses, so I can't see. All right. All right, I got another beer commercial.
Yay.
All right, this time it's four beer guys that are drinking beer in a bar, okay? And this beautiful woman is clomping along in her high heels, looking really gorgeous. And they all look over and they kind of look back to their drinking thing. And then the next thing they see is this beautiful woman walking down in cleats, in football cleats. And they all look at them. They all look at this woman. She's clomping along, clomp, clomp, clomp. And they look at him, and these guys just are with their tongues hanging out. Okay, then you go to the beer commercial with the beer pulling into the glass, all the sweat and everything all pretty. And the next thing you see is this guy is giving a present to his girlfriend and their football cleats.
I love it! Yay!
Did you make these up like that?
Yes, I did. Everything's made up.
I like that ad. That's a good ad. I like that ad.
Oh, I wrote this. Oh, I wrote this, and I told this friend of mine about it, and she laughed. Because I said it's a poem about frogs and toads, and she just says frogs and toads. I miss frogs and toads. I miss frogs and toads, frozen in the ground, fixed firmly, nursed, at home, lost to me, found to them. I miss naming worms frozen in the ground, immutable, stronger than me, standard to them, able to move earth, I need a shovel. I miss spells and simples frozen in the ground, to change this hour for my gain and not for yours, for mine. I miss forward and back frozen in the ground, like a transmission, to move and not sit, to move you and away from me. I miss hope and stay frozen in the ground. May I see you, may I hold you, may I be with you. My favorite whistling animal. Guess.
Giraffe.
No.
Sorry.
My favorite whistling animal is the mourning dove. Absolute favorite.
The mourning dove. We just had 2 mourning doves on our, and you said there's a mourning dove.
They're beautiful.
I never saw it, so.
A face that fits. A face that fits. A face with eyes, fitting eyes, a nose fitting alongside a well-fitting nose. Cheek fitting cheek, chin fitting down a chin. The lips to the eyes, the high edge of the nose to the upper lip. The flat of the chin to the neck. Fingers to thumbs, eyebrows to eyelids. Hands above and below the ear. The touch of the forehead to the face of the nose. Remember the lip to the mouth of the eye. The bridge of the ear to the jaw, the lower lip. The nose of the eye to the high cheekbone of the brow. Sweep a lip and a half moon around the face. Catch a nose and a dimple. Stand with eyelids showing with us. Things fit. Openly, automatically, religiously, fanatically, mechanically, substantially, cleanly, clearly, copiously. Okay. All right. This is how you wash a dog. You get a dog biscuit and you throw them in a dishwasher, okay? And the dog goes in the dishwasher, you close it up and you put on rinse, okay? And the dog loves it. Dogs loves it. I've tested this. And then it goes off the rinse and it settles down. But you have to wait for the dog wiggle. You hear it, and then it does it a couple more times, like about 5 times. and you open it up, and it's all dry. I mean, it should be called a dog washer, because dishes don't get clean in those things. I really enjoyed this poem. It's one of my most embarrassing poems, and I have a hard time reading it in public. I want to iron. I want to iron. Iron with steam, iron with heat, iron against a firm surface. I want to iron. Iron the clean and the dirty, iron smooth, iron flat, iron pressed. Iron round things flat, iron with geometry. I want to iron. Iron in the street, iron for strangers, iron for others. Iron in a church is prayer. I want to iron. Don't laugh. I want to iron. Everyone, bring me your things to iron. I iron immediately. I want to iron. I want to iron with mood. Iron with a lot of mood, because that mood, that ironing mood, smoothing, pressing, recurring, boring, numbing, tiring. I want that mood, that ironing mood. Oh, true story. True story. I went to Blockbuster and I asked the guy, I looked around and I said, do you have any like classic movies, black and whites, like Philadelphia Story, Grand Hotel, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, the classics. And the guy looks at me and he goes, no, we don't have any black and whites, but what you can do is you can rent one of our regular DVDs and then you can adjust the color and you do all the way down to the grayscale and then you will have a black and white movie.
Now that is a Twitter like poem. Right there.
I thanked him and left. I actually didn't tell him he was wrong. I just was overwhelmed with the answer. I think he was here.
It's just that, but I really wanted to see Casablanca, so I rented it.
So you could see,
that's really funny.
you could see Basic Instinct in black and white, or Top Gun or something.
Top Gun in black and white.
I was trying to think of something a little more violent. Independence Day.
I will take you swimming. I will take you swimming and you will be beautiful. The coral will see your knees and water will touch your calves and sea grapes and sea potatoes will braid your hair and show off all that you never show, and you will be beautiful. You will wear orange that highlights your orange skin, and eat bread and drink the sea. I will take you swimming with the red fish and oysters and tame lemon peel angels and purple tangs to feed, and with air and lessons to learn to breathe, and you will swim and your secrets will swim beside you. Some you have told and others you have not, and in the water will dilute and turn and go. Because water is everywhere and dissolves everything. I will take you swimming and you will take off your rings and loosen your hair and put away your extension, because hair floats, even thin hair. Since nothing weighs in water, and you will be beautiful, and the water will dissolve the color above and below of your eyes, and turn your feet into decoration, and you will float, because no one wanders underwater or talks, even in a loud whisper. And seeing is hard, and so is smelling, and tasting, or feeling, and many other senses, because water has no taste or smell, and has no feel, but only holds. I have another beer commercial.
Yay!
I tell these to my kid regularly, and he's so bored. He's 14 and he hates my beer commercials. All right, it's another.
Your beer commercials are awesome. I know.
So this guy's driving along, see, and he hits a pedestrian, and the pedestrian hits the windshield, flies up and goes down and breaks his leg. And the guy comes out of the car and he goes, and there's like, the pedestrian was holding a case of beer, and the guy goes, oh my God, they're bottles! And then you pan to the beer commercial where the beer is being poured into the glass, with all the sweat and everything. And the next thing you see is the guy, they're putting the case of beer on the gurney and they're putting him in the ambulance, and they're closing the ambulance door, and the guy's on the window, he's going, I'm sorry. And in the back you see the guy that was hit with the broken leg, and there's like a cop over him writing a ticket or something like that. See, I could sell beer.
You could. You could so
I could
do
sell
it.
beer. I could sell beer. I'm here, right here. I could sell
You
beer.
could so do it. Beer for the birthday.
Never cry in the shower. Never cry in the shower. Scented soap will crawl up your tears and into your eyes and hurt. Never itch the top of your feet. You will only untie your shoelaces and trip. Never wake someone by squeezing their hand. They will only open their eyes and smile. Never borrow a jacket. You only get a Lamada leopard print wrap with a full-length black zipper and pink collar. Never keep presents. Your rooms will turn into a conglomerate of other people's things. A pool, a collection, anthology. You will never buy. Pets will always be the wrong color. Plants will never be the right size. Candles will always smell like cinnamon. And you will have nothing but desserts and garden vegetables. And plates will never match. And you have nothing but pink shirts and never enough toothpaste because no one gives toothpaste as a present. And you will have nothing of yourself and everything of others and only presents, other people's presents. I have other people's presents. I buy nothing. My clothes are pink, my books are all popular, my technology is old, my hair is cut wrong, and my lamps and my spices and my luggage. I have useless things I hang on my wall as decoration. These presents, these damaged presents filled with things and people and feelings and hilarity. All these things from these others, all these borrowed words and these green signs and white signs and painted trim and painted walls and sometimes wet and sometimes dry and sleeping in trees and sleeping in beds and not knowing when to sleep. And everything is something else to me and nothing to everyone else. Tying all these things and people together, I mull, I cherish, I memory because of these presents I keep. I got two more things to say.
You say so.
Here, I got a riddle. What door opens and closes? Oh, no, I said it wrong, sorry. What door opens yet is always closed? We have no idea. One of those revolving doors there.
Oh.
I was thinking about car names, and I think the best thing that people should use as car names is the 7 deadly sins, like avarice, the Ford Avarice. I think that would sell. The Chevy Gluttony, that would sell big time.
And something pride. And
Yes.
Yeah.
You could also use, I was also thinking of something that's not a 7 deadly sin, like verbose. That would be good. That would go. It's not a 7 deadly sin, but it's almost as bad. Ford verbose.
I always want to have a bumper sticker for those who say, I am a proud parent of an honor student at so-and-so high school. I want to have a bumper sticker that says, pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, and slap that underneath it just to be asked. But then I'd probably get in trouble.
You probably would.
Unless I'm not gone. Incarcerated teen, I like it.
See, and the opposite, I don't know what the opposites are to the 7 deadly sins, but like virtuous, that would never sell. Like Toyota Virtuous. No one would buy a Virtuous.
That's what it should. I'm ashamed of my child in prison.
Yeah,
Put
right.
that over their proud.
Every shame of parents.
I like the pride. Someone saying, sorry, I was just talking. Sorry. I love you, Dummy Pony.
I got my one more here.
I thought you had 2 more.
No, I just have one.
Me too.
Clearly, I love you clearly. Dearly, I love you dearly. Kind and wonderful. Giving and kind. Clearly, I love you clearly. Dearly, I love you dearly. Loving and more loving. Warm and more humid. Clearly, I love you clearly. Dearly, I love you dearly. Smarter than me, and I'm smart. More loving than me, and I love. Clearly, I love you clearly. Dearly, I love you dearly.
I don't think that we were loud enough. Give it up one more time. Come on, come on, come on. You so deserve it. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I hate to talk about how some future people will be, but and he's putting on his coat, but he is going to be the feature next year. Next week, Roland Nina is going to be our feature next week, and I'm so looking forward to hearing him. And 2 weeks from now, because I don't have it in front of me, 2 weeks from now, which happens to be Mardi Gras, woo, bring your beads, act stupid or whatever, is going to be Buddha 309 is our feature. How handy for that. That'll be awesome, awesome, awesome.
That'd be good.
And so I'm hoping, and if you want to check out the schedule, because your podcasts and YouTube clips from the feature will be up on YouTube and on chaoticarts.org/thecafe. And you can also check that for the feature so you can see things well past Mardi Gras. But thank you very much. And I hope to see you guys all next week. Thank you.